We back with another elevated podcast, man. Another elevated episode where we're working our mind, working our conscience, and staying elevated. Way above the nonsense, man. Season 2 is here. Fuck y'all thought this was, man. We ain't going nowhere, nigga. We still here.
Yeah, so let's come back with these purple couches on y'all ass.
No, for real. I like this.
Very
Set
demure.
up the studio.
You said very what?
Demure.
Very cutesy. Oh, shit. Y'all funny as hell. But nah. New studio, man. We got a nice space now. Just built out. Nice
building
podcast space, content space, man. So if you're in the Nashville area, you need somewhere to shoot, come holler at me. I got you. But yeah, I'm proud of myself though, because I remember how this shit looked when I first walked in here. And I was like, nah.
That ain't it.
Black this bitch out.
Immediately.
ASAP. Hell yeah. It was like a cream color, like jail.
Yeah.
I said, nah.
Did you take pictures and videos?
Yeah.
Okay. Can't
I
wait to
thought
see
them in
those.
the
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to put them up, post them for
We got
sure.
to give our flowers to Jeff, man. Jeff be making some things happen for us. Like we all have a major thing going on to bring to the platform. But shout out to Jeff. Y'all see these packs? I ain't do that shit. Harold didn't do that shit.
I ain't do that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to Jeff, man. You know,
Man.
getting us
Jeff was
right.
like, we need some shit now, y'all. Right.
For real.
Like, for real. No, for real.
Nah, I be low though, but I be working for sure. I be quiet. I be making shit happen though. I'm proud of myself with this one. This is nice.
They say they want to Mr. Make shit happen.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Man. That's what they say.
That's what
Ladies,
they say.
y'all better
A lot of people say it though.
Hello,
get on Jeff.
it's me.
The concoction is concoctioning.
Facts. My lotion sweating off. Shit.
So it ain't just me that got warm in here. Alright.
When them lights
Yeah.
come on, it get warm.
Man, me, bro. I'm like, damn, I was straight.
We should have. I don't think we should have downed the first one.
Nah,
I think we made the right decision.
yeah. Most definitely.
I ain't reneging on that.
And we drink wine and champagne, guys. This is not hard liquor for you. People like, oh my God, you was drinking hard liquor. I don't drink hard liquor. They do. But when we drink
Pump me
together,
up.
we drink wine and champagne.
Yeah, we still gonna get drunk. No, we ain't get drunk right now. You know what I mean?
Okay,
It's
so
the-
y'all, I got a question.
Talk.
Y'all accidentally going live fucking?
Do you
It
know?
takes. You know how many buttons you gotta
Right,
press
I
to
was
go
gonna say
live?
He was
that,
like,
You can't accidentally.
know.
You can't accidentally go live.
Mid stroke. Like, come on.
Nah.
he was very adamant. He was
Hey, you bullshit. We don't believe it.
He know what he doing, man.
Yeah. And then right after that he started when he dropped the interview kind of talking about it, and then he down there selling the little pills and shit.
that's
Come on,
exactly-
man.
I mean, look,
You ain't
it
get
opened
that-
up doors for him.
Yeah. That door's already
There
open.
goes some more
I
money.
think.
Before they even dropped that interview, I think Marco called me and we was talking about that shit. I said, bro, me being in the entertainment space and the production space, bro, I said, that is pure marketing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I know exactly what he doing. And then once he dropped that interview with him and Ocho that night, that nigga dropping the dick pills. I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm like, that's marketing. That's
For sure.
good ass marketing. You know how much bread he made that night? They
yeah,
had
and
merch ready.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Come on,
Love
bro.
that.
Like, yeah.
I fuck with it.
Yeah.
It's just a new marketing scheme nowadays.
How y'all feel about the Drewski shit with the paying shorty the? Well, I feel like that's what it said. Let me go find it. But Drewski basically paid shorty for marketing and basically act like they was in a relationship.
I think Drewski probably should have had her sign an NDA or something, bro. Because I don't think she should have said that shit. Like, let it
You
be.
saw it though. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
What? So why you looking like that?
Let's talk about it.
Because I feel like
It's entertainment.
I feel like when it comes to people getting what they want, like it's a price for everything. Just like with life insurance. You can tell them you do tobacco. You can tell them you smoke weed. Now, with everything comes a price. So you have to look at it like a circle of life. Like if somebody want somebody with her caliber followers want his engagement need to be up. I mean, you pay to play. So I do agree with the NDA part. Like, she shouldn't have been able to speak on it. Like, that should have been very
I don't think Drewski
under
needed
wraps.
the help with the following and the attention.
But why
I
would
think he might have paid for it on some shit like bad bitches like niggas who can attract other bad bitches. Like, you feel me? So I think it was more of a sex symbol thing. Like, I'm paying to be viewed in this space and not just the goofy nigga, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Or like, nah, like the goofy nigga
that was
can
a very
actually pull
scheme of that was a scheme of big niggas can pull.
I mean,
because I
little
don't think
bitches.
bad women bring more bad women too, though. So I feel like by him tapping in with her, help bring that crowd.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
that's what I'm
But
saying, yeah.
Me personally, I think that nigga sweet. But
Wait, you think he's sweet
think
like
Drewski,
sugar in the Kool-Aid?
come on now.
Damn, why you think Drewski sweet?
You don't see the way he be hitting on them studs?
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
Okay, so look, let me ask y'all this then, because it's a lot of comedians out there that act like women in skits and stuff like that. So, do y'all feel like they got some undercover sweetness to them?
I ain't never really seen Drewski. He has acted like a woman when he had that.
Because we
Shy
got
Captain.
Blame It
He
on
was
K-Way.
really out there acting ratchet,
Eastside
patting the head
Ivo.
and shit like that. He was doing that.
Darius DK. We got a
Who?
couple of people.
I think
Darius DK.
I don't know who that is.
We got a couple. Y'all got to. I'm gonna send this. I'm gonna drop it in the chat. Y'all,
I mean,
he's
I
so
don't-
funny.
If he's just acting.
No, I'm just
flamboyant,
saying some of
I
them
don't know.
just
That's
some of
not
them.
the type of entertainment
No, I'm just saying, but some of them, I'm not saying he does that all the time. I'm just saying, like, sometimes, though, y'all know how people, they dress up as the woman or may do woman. So, like,
So yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I do think that, as a man, in order for you to do that, and especially to do it on camera, like, you either too brainwashed or at least a little sweet. Because I think about shit like this. Like, one day I'm gonna have a son. My son will never see me in no fucking dress. I don't give a fuck if I'm acting or whatever the case may be. Me acting sassy on this camera, me having to do some type of sexual act, whether it be kissing, rubbing on, grinding on, like when they be like, nah, I'm not doing none of that, because at the end of the day, it ain't me. I ain't sweet. And then also, it's a representation of like my household. Like, I never let my son, because I don't want my son doing that. Not that I have anything against like gay people or anything like that, man. But you got hot.
Please listen. When you edit this, please send me that.
They
clip.
won't even gonna see that.
Yeah.
Bro, the glasses was
Glad got
all over the move. He couldn't.
No, little BTS. No, for real, but yeah, all right, man.
I didn't even think that far,
my
for real.
family will never see me that compromised. It's kind of like when Dr. Umar was like, when I think we asked him about, have you basically been attracted to a white woman enough to potentially, he was like, I'm a man at the end of the day. Do I think that there are attractive white women? Yes. He was like, but will I ever put myself in a position to be compromised? Hell no.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like, and it's the same. Like, am I judging you for you doing this, some shit like that? No. But will I do it? Hell no. You feel me? Like, this show, and if you're doing it, I do think that you're a little, as a man, I think you're a little too brainwashed or a little bit sweet.
Little sugar in the
And
tea.
I ain't even just going off to, because I forgot about him like dressing and acting like a girl and stuff like that. But it's just certain shit that I see. Either he a little sweet or he done hung around. He went to a predominantly white school, because I did too. And
I didn't grow up hanging around like a whole lot of white people.
I'm from
There's white people in
Virginia.
my school, but I ain't grow up hanging around a lot of white people. But I do work downtown a lot, and you'll see it's normal for a white guy to just be walking through the bar and like start damn near twerking or smack his homeboy on the ass or
Yep.
some shit like that. But like, they damn near look like they in a steroid race. Like, I'm like these
Not-
some,
not
like,
all
you know what I
white
mean?
boys,
Like,
y'all.
I'm like these, like, they have a masculine appearance. So I'm not, I
Disclaimer.
don't think that they gay. But what the shit that they doing, like, I know, like, heterosexual black man wouldn't be doing it. That's what I'm saying, basically. Like, we ain't finna be smacking our friends on the ass and mimicking our girls twerking in the club. Like,
So, only in football, that's okay.
you said what?
Only in football. I'm just
What you mean?
saying.
Only
I
in
mean, because
what?
I hear people in the comments now. They do it in football, but it's
What?
not gay.
What?
Smacking your homie on the ass.
Because we did used to do that
You know
shit
what I'm
in high
saying?
school.
Like y'all used to like damn. Like I'm talking about y'all didn't used to. I mean, y'all ain't gonna grip it at least, but y'all go goddamn
fuck
yeah. But y'all, it's the same thing.
Um,
Yes, it is. You say you're not gonna see a heterosexual man smacking on the
I
ass.
said in the club.
No.
That's what it's on tape now. It's on tape.
I could have sworn. And then,
Like one of us wrong. You know what I mean?
I could have sworn.
One of us wrong.
I could have sworn I heard you say you're not going to see a heterosexual man smacking each other on the ass. That's what I thought you said.
Yeah.
But that's what I said. So what's the football excuse? Because you can have undercover guys in football too. Y'all don't know they just smacking your ass every time you walk by, and you don't even know why they smacking your ass.
So with football, a nigga ain't just smacking you on your ass for walking by. Like that's not a thing. Like in football, somebody only gonna like, and if I'm being honest, most of the time we're hitting like the back of your thigh. We're not actually even hitting you on your ass. That's why.
No,
that's why
I've
most
seen
of the
ass
time
hits.
They smacking ass.
So like, but I'm saying too, like you done made a big ass play. You running by, everybody ain't got time to be shaking your hand, tapping your damn helmet, and doing shit like that. So a nigga just like,
Even like the intro to the game.
Shit, bro.
I mean, it don't matter that y'all still smacking ass. Why y'all can't smack them on the back? Good shit, bro.
some people do.
That's what I'm saying, though. So I'm just going back to what you said.
I ain't gonna lie.
Niggas
I ain't
don't
gonna
smack
lie.
on the
ain't
ass.
I don't give a damn what sport it's been. I personally ain't been no ass smacker. Like I'm just saying that like being around the sport though, like
I personally ain't no ass smacker.
Like smack my helmet or something. Like smack me on my
I smack
ass.
the shit out. I didn't give a nigga a headache. You know what I mean? I smack shit out your helmet, but yeah, it's not just like you ain't just sitting in the locker room and niggas just walk by and you smack them on the ass. Like, come on, I'm finna down there squirrel with you.
Or smack them with a towel. They do that. I've heard some crazy locker room stories.
I ain't never
I
been
ain't
in a
never
locker
seen
room
that.
where
Yeah.
niggas is doing the little towel
Nah,
shit.
hell nah. I've never seen that. Now I do see dudes running off the field, running off the court, you know.
Yeah.
Little ass tap, good game, bro. Good
So
shit,
y'all ain't
bro.
never seen nobody in the locker room like y'all just in there laughing, joking, ha, and somebody's
Nah, I haven't. And I play sports.
You have to think about
all
that
my
whole
life.
setting, right? In order for me to have a towel and be doing that, I potentially just got out the shower and I'm getting dressed. Why am I playing with you in my drawers?
Yeah. I ain't never seen that
Or
happen.
even like my compressions, you feel me? Like that ain't something that's
Okay.
going on in my locker rooms.
okay.
Yeah.
Y'all do that in the locker room?
I didn't say me. I said I've heard crazy locker
That's
room
something do
stories.
great. You play ball though? You play college
Nah,
ball?
I mean, girls are different. We don't really like.
Y'all freaky as hell.
Girls are different.
Freaky.
Like we do. Like we don't really. I mean, we smack each other on the butt, but like we do that shit all the time with our
I was gonna say, I
homegirls.
do that all the time.
Yeah.
ball,
So yeah, of course, D1 at that, baby. I was a hooper.
Man, talk your shit.
Yeah. 6 knee injuries though. I had to sit down.
You ain't.
I do still be in the gym shooting.
I'm trying to be politically correct, but one of them dykes ain't never hit on you.
Of course. But a lot of people know like I'm a girly girl. Like, even though I hoop, I'm a girly girl. I
what they
hate
like.
when other people sweat touch me. Like, I'm too much of a girly girl, though. Like, I'm going to talk shit on the court, shoot the ball. I'm going to do drive to the basket, whatever the case may be. But I'm really a girly girl. So, they never tried me.
bet women in
They
sports is-
flirt for
Yeah,
sure.
women is
No,
I feel like
women in
that's
sports
They be
is-
looking. No. They be
Oh
looking
my
at shit.
God, I
But
feel like that's so messy.
it's not, though, because it's really just, we just be on the court hooping. Like, it don't be none of that messy shit. No, I promise I have never been on a team, and God can strike me down. I've never been on a team where my teammates was dating somebody on the team and they started fucking around with somebody else on the team. Nah, it's never been like that. Like if
Now,
the
I ain't saying
girl,
like
9
that,
times out of 10, the person that's on our team, she starts to become our sister. Like we don't even take it there with that type of thing. And I've seen that with just the teams I play on. Now she might have a little homegirl that she mess with outside of the team, but I've never seen no in the team fucking with each other shit. Like we become sisters. Like so now we telling you about the dude we mad at. You know what I'm saying? Like nah, it ain't never been on no weird shit like it.
I'm listening to you.
For sure.
Let's talk about. So I know this is a fellas. I wonder, so I'm gonna say the fellas wonder. I'm gonna speak for this gang. Girls trips.
Damn, he took it there.
Yeah.
Well,
We can talk about a lot of other shit, and we're gonna talk about a lot of other shit. But
Let's talk
I feel
about
like
it.
since we're talking about lines becoming muddy, like I feel like girls go out of town, come back, they don't speak to each
go
other
ahead and
no
take
more.
your deep breath, Jay.
I feel like girls go out of town or have they little girls nice and then cross some lines, like, and damn near enjoy the lines of the boundaries being crossed. Like, is your mic on?
Why's your,
Let's talk
first of all, I
about
was
it.
letting y'all talk.
Okay, yeah.
Don't do
like,
that. First of all,
like, so
what's your question that you asking?
damn, I do gotta
I get
formulate
what you're
that.
saying,
I do
though.
gotta formulate that as a question, huh?
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like what's like as y'all say, what's tea with the
So with girls trips, it's different type of girls trips. Like with my girls, when we go out of town, like we have so much fun. Like I've never messed with any of my friends. Like I don't cross that line. I don't care if they boyfriend like, come on, like if my boyfriend want to do a threesome, like I'm not crossing that line with you because I'm like I keep my friends as my friends. Now you do have some girls that go out of town. They secretly like each other. Like they secretly like something may happen. They might get too drunk, kiss each other in the club. Like it's just, but when that happens, normally sometimes they have some type of attraction towards that person. Well, I can't really speak on that because that's never been my situation. I can just only vouch like when me and my girls go out of town, we have a ball. Like we might be skinny dipping in the pool. We might be like, but we're comfortable around each other. Like we can be around each other naked. Like we've never been on no weird shit like, let me give you head. Like, let me kiss you. Like we don't do shit like that. That's weird. But that's only with your homegirls. That's only with your solid homegirls though. Like my homegirls, we solid. We don't do shit like that. Now, we go out of town and we meet people out of town type shit. Like we ain't never. I can't speak for everybody, but
Yeah.
I know I'm not having a one night stand.
Okay.
You never had a one night stand?
I have.
Yeah.
But I just didn't see the benefit of it. It was just like,
The one night
well,
shit?
one, no.
Say, them trips is perfect for the one.
No, I'm going to say it like this because I'm the type of person like when I'm sexually engaging with somebody, I don't like using condoms. So that keeps me, and this is just freely speaking because there's people out here, motherfuckers do not use condoms. So let's just not
Especially
sit
in
here
the
and say that
South.
niggas
I'm
do.
sorry, I'm from
They don't
Virginia.
use no motherfucking condoms. So I'm just the
Depends.
type of, yes, it depends. But
Yeah.
majority of the time niggas is not using condoms. So I'm just the type of person where what you say?
I said I'm reaching for that motherfucker.
Oh my gosh, you stupid. You probably are. I can't speak for everybody, but just me personally, I just can't I enjoy it too much. And when I have sex, I like to get into it. So I can't get into it with a condom on. So therefore I'm very selective who I have sex with. Very, very selective. And I just can't be out here just popping it open like it like no, it gotta.
Well, yeah, for a one night
make
stand, that hat gotta come on. Like, but in regular sex life, like, yeah, I dig that. Like, I'm trying to go from to and I ain't got time to be.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to. No.
And we know exactly what you mean.
Straight on it. And then too, like that's why God made toys.
Yeah,
So
We ain't got no toys.
I got.
man.
So I'm talking about.
It's like, most of niggas,
Listen,
well, I ain't
they
gonna lie,
made
it's some
toys
freaked
for
out
women.
niggas out. It's some
No,
freaked out
no,
niggas
I'm
out
saying.
here, but like most normal dude may potentially get introduced to us maybe a cock ring.
Oh, the little thing they put on the on
I
there.
ain't never had one, but I done heard about them though.
Yeah, they keep it like.
I had one, but it ain't.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, they took that motherfucker out. They said they didn't do
This
shit.
me too. I took that.
No, look,
I
y'all.
don't need no help. I feel like that's what it is. Like,
No, y'all got to get this little thing. I'm finna put y'all on game real quick, right?
What
So
they
there's
got,
this
Jay?
little, there's this little vibrator thing. It's probably like this big, like
A
this
little bullet?
a little bullet. Yes.
Me and the
And
bullet
when
get
y'all
along
on
well.
top,
The ones in my gun and in the dresser. Yeah.
Hello.
But what?
Wow.
But what?
when you like when the guy's on top, y'all got to put the bullet like in between y'all. Thank me later.
Right, just
No,
close though? Like,
No,
or like,
it's gonna be on her. it'll make her more like aroused, and then the more y'all, so you just get into it. I'm just saying, thank you.
It's a Jenna's down the street. I might stop by there when we leave here. Fuck it.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm 35.
So,
I
damn,
like
I don't even know if I
like throwing that out there.
Y'all like that foreplay shit? What y'all be doing? Y'all like?
I enjoy.
I enjoy
Foreplay.
foreplay.
I'm an old school nigga. Hold on, you
I
gonna
don't
make me
do
put
too
my
much
cup
toy.
down.
But foreplay, what? Nigga, what?
Cause these young girls.
Straight to it.
Jeff had to sit up.
Yeah. Y'all ever role play? How did we get here? But we here. Y'all ever
I
role
done
play?
set up.
I love role play.
Y'all ever role play before?
Absolutely.
No, but
Let me tell y'all what I did one day.
I've suggested it, but I've never done
twice.
it.
I've only role played twice. If I don't, I'm gonna listen to Jay's story. I'll tell mine.
So we had a massage room in our house or whatever, and when he came home from practice, I put up sticky. What the fuck you just say?
That rich nigga got a
Anyway,
massage
shut
room.
Anyway,
Come on, now, come on, it's Jay Money. Come on.
Right.
so I put up sticky notes, like kind of where like how he came in the house, he had to come around the whatchamacallit. And I put up sticky notes around the house. Like, I love doing spontaneous shit. Like, I like to keep shit fun. Like, I don't want you to keep coming home every day. It's the same routine and saying, no, it's going to be, you're like, what the fuck is Jay up to today? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I put up sticky notes around the house. And it was like a scavenger hunt. He had to come find me. And I ended up being in the massage room. So, what? Oh. So,
I'm listening. I didn't want to interrupt you, so I'm over here sign language.
It's an intervention. I know.
Continue.
Okay. That can be the part we edit and then catch it back up right here. Okay.
No, we good.
No, we're leaving that.
Yeah.
Right.
Boom. Sticky notes. It was like a scavenger hunt. It was like, boom, go in there, put this on. No, go hop in the shower. It's already running. Because we share locations. So I saw when he was pulling up or whatever. So as soon as he hit the driveway, I turned the shower on. So I'm like, boom, go in there, do this, blah, 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 put this on. Go over there, do this, blah, blah, blah. Like, I sent him on like a little eight mission little thing. So then finally he comes up to the massage room. And I'm sitting in there with my little, I got on like a black cat suit, but it's like a lingerie cat suit. Yeah, and I had on like my little heels, my little, heels. And I had on this mask, y'all, that came down like right to here with like the little kitten things on it. Yeah. And I had a whip.
Yeah.
And I was like, right here. He came and sat down. I gave him his massage because I like the massage.
Happy ending.
Gave him a massage and then boom, yeah. And then dinner was ready right after that. So it's kind of how it goes. Got to keep it fun in relationships. When people don't keep it fun, like, that's when motherfuckers start to cheat. That's when drama comes. Like, keep it exciting.
Facts.
You know?
My role play experience was a outing type situation. Like, so I enjoy, like, in my free time, like, or I'll make time for it. I'll go sit at a bar by myself. I just go sit at a bar, watch TV. I have my headphones in, have my iPad right there. I'm either working on something, might be watching a fucking TV show, or whatever the case may be. Like, that's me, though. You feel me? Like, I basically told her, I was like, I did a hotel bar, though. Like, just like meet me there, like, for real. Like, and I let her know we was gonna role play and shit like that. Like,
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I texted her, I was like, we had already talked about this in person. I knew we was both off, so I basically was like, I texted her and told her my name. This happened like 4 years ago, so some details might be a little fucked up. but no, for real, I texted her, I told her where to meet me. I texted her my name, because I ain't use my name. I texted her like what just what was gonna be in the bar, and then like we literally was there, like, and I just made like the first 30 minutes we just sat there and like made awkward eye contact from across the bar. That's hard. The same way it'd be like if you really out, you feel me? Your first encounter, like, hey, like y'all looking at each other, swap, sent their drink.
Yeah.
Didn't approach. I'm still just sitting there working. Waved at her when they gave it to her. And then, came over there. We stayed at the hotel that night. But we literally just like, I just ended my work, went over there, talked to her. We talked for a little while, walked downtown, like, beat them cheeks. like later, like, but it was just like, nah, for real, like, it was like the whole night was just though like a vibe though, and I could tell like after that though, our sex life changed like a lot
believe
though. You feel me? Our sex life changed a lot though.
Man,
Keep it interesting.
Yeah, motherfuckers get crazy. Like you start, I can't say that like when you start doing shit like that. You might flip a switch in somebody. Yeah.
No, for real.
Might flip. You might trigger some shit in them. There, not even in
energy.
a bad way. It's like a obsession.
Yeah.
Almost like I done had that switch flipped on in my ass before.
I fuck with that. I need me a good role play for real.
A good
You ain't
role
role
play.
play?
I ain't
You
done
know,
it yet, but
I enjoy that.
definitely
Like
on the.
Oh my gosh, Jeff,
Mine
you've
be the
never role
fantasy.
played?
I haven't. I've always
pick one,
wanted to.
pick one of your fantasies and just be like, I bet we finna do this.
For
Like,
sure.
for real. Like,
Damn.
Shit crazy. And
We have to.
come on,
I know, right?
Yeah.
Why y'all ain't never role play with
I'm
me?
gonna have to have a meet. Anybody that's trying to get on with Jeff, slide in my DMs, and that way
Please.
I can
We gonna
show y'all
vet
what to
you.
do.
We gonna vet
Please.
you.
Nah, for real. Vet them motherfuckers. Cause,
Oh my God,
Jay is handling our vetting process.
I got y'all. I'm gonna make sure y'all hoes is qualified.
vet.
Tell them that you need 2 years tax returns. You need.
Okay, what's the minimum? What's the minimum?
What's the minimum?
What they gotta make? What's the minimum?
You know niggas don't care about that.
Oh, y'all don't care?
Thank you, bro.
So she ain't gotta work?
Thank you, bro.
So
Like-
let me
So hold on,
So let
be
me
very-
revert because we just had a conversation before this where I was like, yeah, man, some other shit going on. But like, so because of the way that society has things, like initially, I ain't gonna lie, I definitely like I want somebody who has say on money. Like, and we grow to a role to where you done work and earn this and you can kind of fall back and chill, or you want to do some other shit and like to where you still making money and fall back, and I kind of lead in that aspect, like, but cool. But like initially, like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't fucking nobody who ain't got their own shit, like, but for the most part, man, like that ain't gonna be the deciding factor of if like I start to think about giving you my last name. You feel me? That weight solely relies on how you treat me. Mm-hmm. Like I'm big on a woman showing me that she want me so that I can put you in a position to where it feels like I need you. Like, but if you don't ever just like you gotta be a little fucked up about me. Like for you gotta be a little fucked up about me.
Gotta be a little tender.
You gotta be you gotta be a lot tender. Like that motherfucker gotta fall out the bone, man. Like I'm for real, like a little turkey leg. You can pick the bone up and the meat stay on the plate. Like I ain't lying. Like you gotta be real tender. You gotta be real tender about me, man. But like for real, because I know the embodiment of my role that I'm willing to take on. Like niggas be like, I die. Like no, you won't. Like he ain't even equipped to like to make that kind of sacrifice. Like, but I will. Like, and I ain't doing that for just no anybody. Mm-hmm. Feel me? I mean, so yeah, like you gotta be a little fucked up about me. Like,
nah, I feel that.
Because I'm willing to dive about your ass.
For sure.
Crash out. Like I ain't gonna crash out on you, but I will crash out if somebody fuck with you. You know what I mean? Type of shit.
I ain't never walked away from a woman just being like, "Oh, you only make 60,000."
Yeah, like, that ain't no deciding factor for us.
I've never been in a situation like that. Like I can peep how you move and what you got going on to tell, like how you said, like have your own.
Yeah,
like,
initially, like, I don't mean, bro.
Like,
initially, like you want, like
be able to take care of yourself. Me and Margo had a conversation the other day.
Can't fuck with you. Yeah, you want all that.
A lot of women stay with their parents.
Man, don't get me on that.
A lot of women stay with their parents. But boy, if a nigga stay with his mama, granny, they on his ass. Boy.
Man, 2020.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. 2020.
But sometimes
a
the
lot of
roles
people.
can be reversed. Sometimes the mama can be staying with the son.
That is a thing.
And that's what people don't understand.
is.
Sometimes You know,
That's
like the
when-
mom might not be able to
again,
take
Jay
care of
perspective
herself.
a little different. She dealing with niggas who,
Yeah.
like, they 7, 8, 9 figures. Like, mama, come on, like,
Yeah.
but mama
Yeah,
on the
like,
other
take care
side
of they
of,
mama,
you know what I
for
mean?
real.
You feel
Mama
me?
over
Like,
there, though.
like,
Yeah,
so
she ain't tripping.
So so that's a totally different situation though. Like, but I think that there is a double standard when it comes to that. Like, oh, woman will be like, I'm finna go move back with my parents for this long and then go do this. But the plan will justify them going back home, regardless of the plan. If a nigga go back home, like, what you doing? Like, you don't need to be talking to nobody until you get your like, and it kind of falls into that space. So
Now, in black culture, we've seen it a lot to where the parents are making the kids move out at 18. Do you feel like that's appropriate, or do you feel like, especially with the way the economy is now, like we talking about back 70s, 80s when people was buying houses for 30,000, 40,000, and now houses is 300,000. A lot of people really ain't even qualified to get a house, but we paying rent and the rent more than a mortgage. Like,
shit, now the mortgage
Is
down
it-
to the same price as the rent.
no facts. But
You want to answer that first, Jay?
is it appropriate for the parent just to be like, you got a child?
Yeah, I was about to say I'm the one with the kids.
I'm like, you
so
got
I
a
was
child.
just, but
Yeah.
me, no,
At 18,
hell no.
you got to get
I think-
out? Is that
so-
what you telling your daughter?
So no, I ain't gonna lie. Princess K, like, and I find this clip, Dad ain't gonna never tell you that. But I think it's how well you equip the child before they leave the house. So if you give them financial literacy, you taught them a pattern of paying bills and sustaining income.
Come
like,
on now.
yeah, they
Yeah, you
cool.
gotta start young.
But we don't have like we don't have. I ain't gonna say we don't have them at all, but we don't have a lot of programs and resources that are teaching our kids like how to be an adult. Our community is kicking our kids out of the house, and you ain't taught them how to be an adult yet.
Nothing.
He can barely keep his room clean. You think he ready to go live and survive on his own? Like, he don't even know how to schedule a doctor's appointment.
I
You
won't
feel
talk
me?
none of that
Like,
shit, bro.
You feel me? And then they expect for it, like, you a man now. No, I'm not. I'm a 18-year-old boy. Like, if we're just being honest, like, and the ego in the 18-year-old wants to say that I'm a man now, but realistically in our community, more times than not, you're not.
Right.
You're just like
Yeah.
you have no idea what it is to be or how to operate as a man. Like, for real, I don't fault them for it because it's basically what was passed down to them.
Yep. No,
You feel me? I don't fault them for it, but if our generation gonna point it out, you know, we got it big on talk and speaking on shit. You know what I mean? And trying to hold parents accountable. And our generation basically said, it ain't no more because I'm your mama, like, as an explanation. No, that don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Why am I doing this? You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, we kind of stood on the whys behind things. Like, but we gotta fix it. Like you said, I am a dad now. And so will Kamaya have all of those things and potentially have income that could sustain her at 18? Yes. But if she's not emotionally ready, no, I'm not kicking you out. Like, yeah, she can have all of it, and I still potentially, you ain't got to pay no bill just because, like, nah, continue to stack your money, like, or at least pay yourself. Like, start to pay yourself. You ain't going to pay me, like, I'll make sure that you pay yourself.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, put money away for a savings, something like that. But, yeah, bro, I can't see me kicking my kid out at all, let alone, like, not properly equipped to go out here and be an adult.
I think where some people mess up is like when they allow their kids to stay in, it's how are you handicapping them? Because some people will stay at home with their parents, but you still see them in the club. You see them still trying to go out. You still, every time some new shoes drop, they buying them. Like, it's a certain type of like, okay, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what's your motive? What are we doing next? I
Yeah.
feel like it depends on how you handicap a child. And I do feel like that some parents do handicap kids to where they don't show them the proper way of how to move or how to get income because they were never taught properly. So it's kind of like, shit, I mean, what can we really expect from somebody that was never even taught themselves?
Exactly.
So I think we
That's why
should
I'm-
kind of do like a class, y'all. like once a month, like a life class, like an adult
Some life coach shit.
Yeah, just
Talk
to
to
see
me.
if
Shit,
people,
what we need to do.
just to see if people would like actually show up. Type shit. Like
I'm with it.
if your parents has never taught you how to tie a tie, you don't know, because there are some people
need that.
don't know about those type of opportunities. So y'all, if anybody is watching this episode and you guys want to be a part of this, I'm more than welcome to do it. So
Especially
please
if you're a
message
business
us.
and potentially Jay just mentioned this, y'all see, but so it ain't fully mapped out. But if you have a business that could potentially support or throw some resources to the cause or something like that, because like for real, bro, we're not equipped most of the time when we leave the house, and it sticks us and keeps us in survival mode. It's the reason why we're so stressed most of the time. Like it's because literally we're trying to survive with no manual, no nothing. When there literally is a book for this shit. You feel me? There literally is a manual of how to simplify at least surviving. You feel me? And living and getting to a point where you could eventually thrive. Like, but we don't have no blueprint. We don't understand credit. We don't understand what the fuck a mortgage is. Like, you can go we can walk out of here right now and take the camera. I can stop 10 people who are of color, bro, and ask them what a CEO, COO is. Ask them simple shit, asset versus liability, what that is. Like, ask them the difference between paying a mortgage and paying a rent. Like, and again, I guarantee you, like, the answers will vary so vastly and potentially be embarrassing to our community. You feel me? Yeah. Like, but it's because we don't have the. I ain't gonna say we don't have the resources now because
it's just not available.
Information is at your fingertips.
Yeah,
I
you just gotta Google that shit.
I got Chat GPT in my phone right now. Free as a
Google that
motherfucker.
shit.
I can go to there right now. Like, my credit
so
score is
free.
this. What would you suggest for me to get it to this in the next 12 months? And
swear.
this gonna damn near give you a blueprint. Like, if I have this much money, you know what I mean? Or like that's information is literally at our fingertips. And people hate it. Like, you know what I mean? But if I'm being honest, like, the economy is in a shit place, but it is also one of the easiest times to get rich ever. Like, that, and that
Speaking
is crazy.
facts, bro.
That is crazy. The economy is shit. Inflation is crazy.
But the
job market
information-
crazy.
But y'all
is
know what's
there.
going crazy right now? These grants. I'm finna start plugging y'all in, y'all. I done got a
I
whole
just talked to this
grants.
girl who is a
Grants.
grant writer.
Oh my gosh. And it's like with these grants that like people are throwing away millions
Can
of
we get a
dollars.
grant for the pod?
Yeah,
So we can
no,
just
no,
go.
that's what I'm saying. We have to. I'm gonna tell you about that.
I
Yeah.
bet. 100.
But for the grants and stuff, like people, as long as you have a LLC, they're investing in startups. They're investing in Black-owned, minority. Like they're investing in so many grants. And what's so crazy is a lot of people are just leaving the grant money. Y'all want to know what the fuck they do with the grant money? Send it back to the state. Because enough people are not applying. Like it's free money out there, and we just don't know how to tap into it and
Put me on.
figure it
put us
out.
on.
So I just recently joined. She's actually a family member of mine. Her name is Coach K, and she has like a grant school. She has a school for like helping you with your grants, your credit, and she literally tells you exactly how to do it. All you gotta do is take action. So I'm actually we're gonna get her on the podcast so she can. For sure. No, she gonna drop some
I think I
gems.
follow Coach K.
You just had an
she
event,
gonna-
Jay?
yes, I did yesterday.
How'd it go?
It went so well.
That's what's up.
I
was
dropped
really
gems.
pissed because it was for the women, and I was like, damn, I want to show up.
Yeah, it was the Women for Women's Conference.
I
We
should've
just
popped up
educated
anyway.
women. We brought in two other entrepreneurs. Yeah, 3 other entrepreneurs. And we just talked about how we started our first business. When I made my first 100K, just telling them the process of this shit's not easy. Being a business owner is not easy. Yeah. And if somebody tell you that this shit's easy, it's not. You're going to have sleepless nights. You're going to cry. It's going to be nice where you be like, what the fuck am I doing? Am I built for this? Like, you're going to have those moments. But the more you keep like pushing at it, you're going to be straight. Like, because with every win, you got to go through trials and tribulations. You're going to go through that shit. It's about how you come out.
That's facts.
I feel like just with wins and trials and tribulations, like I don't feel like a win really matter and count if you never had the labor for it. Like for real, that shit make it. When you see somebody like celebrate with passion, like you can damn near feel it. Like you see you see somebody celebrating and showing emotion and you catch that chill, like a motherfucker who ain't labored for that can't express like and give and pass that type of emotion and that type of passion, man. So I enjoy the labor sometimes, but because I know how sweet that victory will be.
Yeah.
I know how much of a high that win can feel like. You feel me? Like that's real dopamine to me. Like a win that you really like. Again, and I don't mean that you went out of here and practiced for a million hours. You could have studied for a long time. You feel me? You could have been in the gym for a long time and hit a body goal. You feel me? Like whatever the case may be in your lane, like, but labor for that, like, it ain't a whole bunch of glory in the labor, like, but find what you can in that shit, dog. I promise, man. You can smile through that shit, bro. I promise you. Like, I tell my clients that I be like, hey, keep your goal in mind. Right now, you don't want to do it because you're distracted. You're thinking about how you feel, not what you want, not what you feel like you need. Like, you're thinking about how you feel. Yeah. Like, keep your goal in mind. Like, no matter what, as soon as I get tired, remind yourself. Like, well, I remind that. That's why I'm big on my clients communicating their goals out loud to me. What you want? So now I can hold you accountable to it.
I want to be 50 pounds by the end of this month.
Yeah, that ain't giving me down
You said I want to
pounds.
be 50 pounds. I'm like, hold on.
Crazy.
Goodness.
That means you
I
want to
don't
be
think that's
down
healthy,
50
baby.
pounds.
Nah,
You
but
got
for
some
real,
people that do that. I want to be down 50 pounds. And then, okay, let's do it.
I got a trip in 3 weeks.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
be
lose
skinny.
20 pounds.
I lost
I
20
got a
in a
wedding in 8 weeks. I'm trying to lose 20 pounds. I'm like,
It's doable.
that's what I mean.
that
shit I can put you in the gym. I'm big on the amount of hours in a week. 168. You come to see me potentially 2 to 5 hours out of all of that. You spend more time with a fork in your hand than you do seeing me. Like, so your decisions outside of here gonna matter way more. When people communicate like aggressive ass goals like that, you really have to make them. And again, like I'm explaining this shit with fitness, but this is real life. Like somebody being like, I want to be a doctor. Okay, cool. That means this many years of undergrad, this many years of a residency. When you start to put that shit into perspective for them, like what is really gonna take that shit come to light, you start to really see a motherfucker character and how much they are really committed to that fucking goal. That's why, like, somebody says some shit like that, I'm gonna give you the raw ass truth on what it's gonna take to get that done. Okay, you're gonna have to show up for your sessions. You're gonna have to call my dietitian and tell them the same thing that you told me. She's gonna give you a plan that is gonna be strict as hell to help get you there. Like, might not be the healthiest thing for you because it just ain't that healthy to drop that kind of weight in that amount of time. You know what I mean? But for you, we're gonna try to get it done. You know what I mean? But outside of here, you gotta do 7 miles a week, sprints on this day. You gonna have to, like, recovery is gonna be a bitch because you need to damn near work out 7 days a week. Like, you only with me 3, but your ass need to get to 7. Like,
Can we take out the sprints?
Huh?
Can we take out the sprints? The sprints.
I thought you said spanks.
No. Can we take out the sprints?
I ain't doing no spanking.
The sprints.
Lawsuit.
Like, ooh.
But like for real, man. And I think that we need to do that too, like to ourselves. When you tell yourself you have a goal, okay, realistically, somebody who is successful at this, how much labor did it take them to get to this point? Best case scenario, worst case scenario, what is the average? Yeah. All right. And how do I want to fall into that? Do I want to take the worst case scenario, which may take me 10 years, but I'm putting minimal effort, but it'll get done? Feel me? Do I want to be in the middle of the pack where it take me 5 years? You feel me? Like, I'm putting a decent amount of effort in, but my focus is a little bit divided, but I'm showing that I'm at least a little bit serious about it. Yeah. Or do I want to be at the front of that pack? You feel me? Like, do I want to be the one that it only takes me a year, like, to get this shit done? And people trying to wonder, nah, I still put that same amount of labor, same amount of time, man. I just was willing to sit my ass down and suffer for it. You know what I mean? In the short term, like, but
you sparked the flame in me the other night, bro. Just sitting in the car talking to you, you was just like, I make money every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just showing that shit. I said, Yeah. I said bet.
You gotta start checking. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That has helped me so much, dude. Like I really used to wonder, bro. And I need a CPA, y'all. I really need a good one, like a really good one. I need somebody who can help me with some other shit too. But like organizing, and every time I make $1, bro, I put it in that note. Like for real. Of course, it like everything goes through my bank too, like through one bank, and then I disperse it according to their like. But that's the reason I figured out like I was making way too much money to only be retaining this much. But it was because like I said, I go to a bar and I sit there, I have a drink. I done been there for 2 hours. Like, yeah, I done had a few drinks and food, but I spent like $150, like quick.
Yeah.
You feel me? I did that twice this week. That's $1,200 this month. You feel me? All right, so, but that's just to one of my vices. I also box, you feel me? I'm spending $60 to $90 a week in that. You feel me? So I'm either spending $360 to $240 a month on boxing. You feel me? Like all
boxing?
of that. Yeah. Yeah.
You funny.
Like funny as hell.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like I have a boxing coach. Like I have a like.
Oh, that's real.
So
It's like, ah.
and again, funny as fuck. But that shit matter, gang. Like for real, it matters so much. And then I go somewhere.
Too, though.
Huh?
I said them investments.
Yeah, true,
too,
'cause you
though.
might have
Like,
to
that
kick
ain't
somebody
just money
ass
going
one day.
out. Like that's results coming back.
Nah, for sure.
You getting
for
the
sure.
ROI on that.
But still,
for
like,
real.
if you thinking like, damn, sometimes like no bullshit, fam. I be like, nigga, I know I made like $3,000 this week. Where the fuck my money at? Yeah. No bullshit. I'll be and because I didn't track it.
I literally just did that.
Because I didn't track it, like I didn't track all of it. I didn't know where my money went. Like, so I didn't only counted about 1,800 gone, but the whole 3 missing. You feel me? But then like shit, I slow shit down. Like, okay, cool. So I transferred this to this. Like, so that money is actually still there, but it's sitting in this. All right, so I just be doing shit, bro. All right, thinking that, like I got a plan, but I don't got a plan at the end of the day, freestyling. But tracking my income has been the best thing I done did like the past 2 months. And I only really did it because like at first it was cool with like me and my baby moms. Like I knew I made enough money to like handle this shit regardless. Like, and then also I knew that if I didn't, like, I knew I had help too. Like, but with that shit being over, me moving, me also buying a new car, like doing all this other shit, gang, that money matter.
No, God.
Nigga, like, what? My cost of living is finna, like, go up at least another $2,000.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm like, all right, I need to know where that 3 that I lost that time went.
Facts.
Like,
No,
so
So
you
the
gotta,
same thing will happen again. Not for real.
for real, bro.
And be like,
When
it.
I first got my car, I was like, I've never had a car note. Car note
the
on
devil.
top of rent. I'm like, bro, insurance. I ain't never had insurance, nigga. I'm riding, nigga. I ain't
Slide.
fuck insurance. Nigga, what the fuck? Hey, nigga, nah.
Put me on liability
I got
only if
insurance
anything.
now, nigga. Like
Yeah.
everything add up. Like for
It
real.
does.
And it might not seem like a lot, but once you put all the finances together and add everything up, it's like, damn, like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm actually spending some bread, like for real. But
You got hustle too, bro.
but yeah, we need to put something together. Cause I've always wanted to be on like some, you know, they had the boys and girls clubs, like the big brother, big sister type shit. Like I've always wanted to do something like that. So like an event, like teaching, you know what I'm saying, how to use your money and like what to do with your money when you get it instead of just blowing it on clothes, shoes, clubs, shit like that. I think that would be a dope thing to do, like for sure. Hell yeah.
I think there's so many programs that do that.
You think so?
But I
ain't
think
seen
that, and I'm not saying that I can name them, but I know that there are enough people out there that care like we do. You feel me? And have tried to initiate those programs in their community. They don't know how to package it. You feel me? And make it bigger. that don't potentially know how to really market it and get it to the youth or the people who will potentially benefit from it the most. But I think that as we get into that, I definitely would want to reach to the people who kind of doing it already. Hell yeah, man.
I got a question.
What's up? Because I got a question
y'all
too.
know I'm always coming with the
time is
sauce.
it? Let's go with these two.
Okay.
And go where they take us.
My question is, what is y'all definition of a... Men always be like they want a traditional woman. Mm-hmm. What is a traditional woman to y'all?
I don't think I've ever said that, but what's a traditional woman to you?
I don't think I said it.
Yeah.
But ideally, I do. And when I say traditional, it just means in your values. You value the man in your life. You feel me? Like the role that I play, and you also value the role that you play in mine. Feel me? I feel like traditionally women they were conditioned a little bit more to be a helpmate. You feel me? I feel like they were conditioned to love a little bit more without conditions. You feel me? On who you felt like I should be, you know what I mean, versus who I'm showing up for you as. You feel me? So I do say that, but like I think that a lot of times when people hear traditional, it gets construed into I want a housewife. I want somebody who's don't work, who's all about me, who stay at home, take care of the kids, listen to what I say, don't say shit back. Like that ain't what I mean.
That is the modern traditional woman.
No, I mean, if we're being honest, the modern meaning 2024 traditional
I was thinking like 1980 and
so
down.
The old traditional woman, because the modern traditional woman
You said
ain't
modern.
shit. You know what I mean? Ain't shit.
Whoa.
Ain't shit.
Cap it down.
Ain't shit.
Because when you say the modern traditional woman,
You right.
ain't shit.
What's a modern
What does that
traditional
mean?
woman?
What does that mean?
Look,
What is that?
I'm
What is
Cap.
modern traditional
I ain't
woman?
gonna lie, you right. I'm Cap. No, that's what I'm saying. Like you are, but I'm Cap because I say that because like in my mind, I'm responding to the societal norm and what they portray. The tradition, the modern 2024 traditional woman as traditional, just meaning like what the average is, like the average traditional motherfucker that you gonna run into, like this is how they operate with men. This is how they coexist with men. Like
that way you can elaborate. That way, like when you say that, they understand what you mean.
How they act.
You just said you said a modern. What is a modern traditional woman?
So that's what I'm saying. My initial response was cat because like my response was based on we're on this podcast, right? It's a platform for the internet, social media. My initial response was for the way that it is portrayed on social media and on the internet, but that's not reality though. No. Because the modern traditional women, the women that I run into, the women that I encounter on the daily, like, they love a black man. Yeah. You feel me? It's not that the black man ain't shit and niggas ain't shit and shit like that. You have women who, like, again, the same woman who might share some bullshit like that on social media, feeding into the internet narrative, is also a fucking lover girl. Like, she really fucked up about somebody right now, but the nigga might not be potentially acting right, so she got to feed into that shit. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. Like, my initial response was a little bit capped, but I feel like the modern traditional woman now, like, is like, gotta add them quotations, right? Because I feel like we're adding a new term to it.
No, it's just modern. Like, what do you? Okay, so
I feel like they're a little bit. They have a lot more conditions on how they love and who they love. I feel like a lot of it is a lot more service-based without any reciprocity. I think that a lot of our women they feel entitled to the treatment of a man without making sure that they're reciprocating that treatment to that man. I feel like the modern traditional woman is a little bit less patient and feel like men are supposed to come fully equipped and already have that shit together while also giving themselves grace to figure their own shit out. Like, I've literally had a woman basically acting like I was supposed to be having everything figured out, but you telling me every other day that you potentially thinking about moving back in with your mom. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like you giving yourself grace, while also adding like additional pressure and criticism on me.
But
and I
I'm
already
supposed
got
to be
all of this
perfect.
shit. You feel me?
Well, yeah.
I just feel like our women now don't give us enough grace.
They don't. They don't.
I also feel like they've dealt with niggas who don't deserve grace too.
And
but that's
also-
on they like I think that our sisters have to take accountability for the niggas that they choose. I hear a lot of times, you think if I knew this nigga was you kind of knew.
I also think that a lot of
I
these
can't say
girls,
that.
women out here are a product of their grandmothers and their mothers that are bitter. And
We all embody trauma from our
We
our
are.
parents and grandparents and stuff. Yeah,
We are.
Let's be honest about something real quick.
Let's talk about it.
So it's probably there are probably more adult men now that have money and position than who have ever really felt like that guy before. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I think that we run into that so much, like, and that's where women need to learn to differentiate between the two. Like, so, and I say it because it's right. Nigga could have been lame as hell in school, but a nigga made Bitcoin. Grew into his side, started working out. Goddamn, now, you feel me? Like, is his perspective on women gonna be the same as the guy who he went to high school with and who was the star on all the sports teams and is now also rich? You feel me? Two completely different like perspectives on women. I think the one that gets heard the most, like when people pick up these microphones, people pick up these platforms, like the perspective is from a nigga who has never really been in the position to feel like that guy.
Yep.
Like a lot of it is the underdog perspective of it, like perspective of it. A lot of it is like, be honest, like a lot of the aggression that or the I on these platforms, these niggas be down there seeming like they hate women sometimes. Like,
I swear.
and I feel like that's that.
I'm not on all.
I ain't saying a lot. I ain't saying all. I'm saying on a lot of these platforms, though, the division between the black man and the black woman, like that these platforms feed into, though, most of the time it's coming from a man who has never really felt like that guy. Who has never felt like he could have his way with women. You feel me? So a lot of his perspective is from somebody who's been turned down.
So he been
somebody
done,
who's
did dirty by some women, like, for sure.
Somebody who done been used for their money. So yeah, you thinking all they want is money. Like I told y'all before the show, like nah, bro. Like you start fucking with somebody who fuck with you, like they gonna offer their money to start doing shit for you. You feel me? Like
Or
so,
just randomly buy you shit.
just you feel me? Just randomly like and make sure that you good. Like so, but I don't think they ever experienced that because they ain't had nobody who fucked with them for them, or they did, but she didn't fit the image. Like she wasn't packaged.
She wasn't the one.
She wasn't
that,
packaged the way they felt. Like he felt like I got a little money now. I want the bad bitch, but the bad bitch ain't into you. Your confidence ain't there.
Bad
You feel
bitch
me?
ain't even
Like
in the
so, yeah. But now you done got the a little bit of a attention of the bad one. You know what I mean? And she treating you like a scrub. You feel me? I feel like a lot of when people pick up these mics, a lot of times that's the perspective that they speak from. And I'll be like, I literally listen a lot. Like sometimes I'll be like, I ain't never been through that, never experienced that.
Yeah.
A woman would never play with me like that. You got me fucked up. Like
All the way.
all the way
up.
fucked up. Like, but again, man,
Now look, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. This is totally off the wall. It's totally
throw it on the wall and see if it's still.
more random than what we've been talking about this whole.
We done talked about a
episode.
little bit of everything, so
don't look
I'm
at me
damn
crazy
nervous.
when I ask this, but I'm from Virginia and I've been having a lot of debates with these niggas back home. Fish and spaghetti. Does it go
It's
together?
a meal, nigga. Fuck
Come
you talking
on,
about?
man.
It goes together,
I fuck
for
with
sure.
fish and spaghetti.
Hey.
Add some
The
sugar
fuck?
in that
What?
spaghetti.
I don't know about
Now I
that.
remember when I first moved down here.
My sister put
Some
sugar in her spaghetti.
or
I
if
just
you don't put
A
sugar,
little
put some
sugar.
ranch in it.
The ranch fire too.
Bro.
That's the
crazy.
ranch fire too.
Yeah, crazy.
I ain't
If
gonna
you
lie.
don't put the sugar in there,
Ranch
put
and
a dab
spaghetti
of
really
ranch.
fire. I ain't gonna do it
Sociopath.
now just because
Bruh.
Psychopath.
I just eat
Dab
a little
of
different.
ranch.
But back in the day, I definitely used to
I'm
put
not a
ranch and
sauce.
spaghetti.
I'm not
though.
a sauce person either, though. So I grew up in the South.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm talking about Auntie and them got the big elbow.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
My family,
Meet the hangout with us.
yeah, like even my goddad and them, like they out there with the toes out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like sweating with a dirty ass beater on. You hear me? Like I grew up with people who really season food and cook.
Yeah.
Like I didn't put like I tried this shit. Like I put barbecue sauce on shit that they grill. I was like, it's cool, but all I taste is the sauce. I want to taste the food.
Yeah,
You feel me? I put cranberry sauce in my dressing before. I was like, it's cool, but it takes over it.
Yeah,
I want to taste my dressing.
Yeah,
like I'm just not like I grew up with people who can fucking cook, bro.
I thought chicken and waffles was
might-
crazy when I first moved down here. I'm
Nah,
like,
you crack-
chicken and waffles. Like, what? I ate that shit. I said, oh.
Yeah.
Chicken and waffles is hidden, nigga. Then I got to the fish and spaghetti.
Yeah, fish and
I
spaghetti
said,
for sure
bro,
go
what?
together.
I said, I've been
I love it
missing
here.
out my whole life. Like, what
And
the fuck?
coleslaw. Don't slap. Don't miss out on the coleslaw.
You don't fuck with coleslaw, Jeff? You ain't been here long enough. It's all right. Give yourself another
Oh my
10
god, I
years.
didn't used to like coleslaw either. Oh my god,
That shit slap.
Coleslaw and potato
Bruh.
salad. Yeah. Give yourself a little bit more time.
it get that cold mixed with that hot.
I'm not a mayonnaise.
I remember I used
I
to
ain't
put that
either.
cold.
You
I used
gotta
to
do
put
a
that
Miracle Whip.
coleslaw on that good
Miracle
barbecue
Whip.
flavor.
No, hell no.
It's not?
Mayonnaise do not taste like Miracle Whip.
Okay, I don't know.
Mayonnaise tastes like
Man, either way though,
nasty
neither one of them tastes
stuff.
like the actual product though. It don't like it look white and it look like there's a whole lot of it in there, but you don't taste mayonnaise or Miracle
it's
Whip.
so
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, it's
We're gonna
fire.
make
I
you
ain't gonna
some and make you.
I ain't gonna lie, it's
taste it.
fire. I ain't gonna
But the
cap to
fish
you.
and spaghetti hit. I swear, fish and spaghetti hitting, boy. I love it.
Selling us a garlic bread set it off.
I could do that
That
every
coleslaw
Friday.
gonna do it
Every
too.
I remember
Friday.
when Noir was in Midtown instead of out east damn near, and they had the fish and spaghetti on the menu with another side. That's crazy. Y'all need to bring that shit
Yeah, we
back.
definitely gonna try that.
Nah, for real. We
We
gotta
gonna
make
do
a
that.
trip to
We gonna do
Virginia
that.
and
For sure.
properly
so we got
present
the
this
brunch
shit.
coming up.
Because I'm tired of arguing with these niggas, man.
That was fun.
No, I don't know.
I had fun with y'all. Miss
We
y'all.
went off the deep end
Season
initially.
two.
Season 2 on the way.
Season 2.
Yeah, man. We need an elevated gang sign.
Oh, look, he did like it. I did like it. This the only thing that don't look like a gang sign.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm about to pick it, yeah. You know what I mean? Elevated, never
So when
hated.
the pink
Fuck
one
you
to
talking
stink.
about?
Oh, man. Hey,
I had a time with y'all boys
I'm
today.
glad we back. For
We
sure.
back.
Season two.
Season 2.
Elevated, never hated. Season 2, we back.
We out.
J, H, we out.